Oh, my bad. We're videoing this. My bad. What's up, what's up? This is the answers to Unit 3, Worksheet 6. Question 1. Basically, our goal here is just to find our intercepts. So we're going to find our x-intercept first by plugging 0 in for y. That zeroes this out. 4x equals negative 12. So x becomes negative 3. So we have the point negative 3 comma 0. Plot that. We're going to find our y-intercept. Okay. Plug 0 in for x. Okay. So we've got negative 2y equals negative 12. Okay. So y equals 6. So 0 comma 6. So now that we've got both of our intercepts, now we can connect them into a line. That's poorly done, but here we go. That's close enough. Okay, boom. That's how we would graph in standard form. Okay, so question 2, we have the intercepts 6 comma 0 and the intercept 0 comma 2. Because if you plug 0 in for one variable, solve for the other, or plug 0 in for this variable, solve for the other. Okay, so 0 comma 2 is plotted right there. 6 comma 0 is right there. So the easiest way to graph, and obviously hopefully your graph looks a little bit cleaner than mine, maybe use a straight edge to draw that, but the way that we should be graphing our standard form equations is finding intercepts, right? That's probably the easiest way to do that, okay? Because all you have to do is find 2 points, and you're plugging x in for y, and then you're plugging x in for, 0 in for y, then you're plugging 0 in for x, okay? Okay, so given the following linear functions in standard form, convert them to slope-intercept form. So basically, our goal is to make this y equals mx plus b at the end of the day. So we want to isolate for y. That's basically what we're going for. All right, so move the 4x over for question 3. So we've got negative y equals negative 4x minus 5. We're going to negate the entire equation. I guess we would use brackets for that since it's across an equal sign. Negate the entire equation. So we've got positive y equals 4x plus 5. That's answer for question 3. Over here, we're going to subtract x. So we've got 4y equals negative x plus 12. Again, if this is too fast for you, feel free to pause, rewind, whatever. It's a video. I'm just showing you all the steps. Go at your own pace. Okay? So I subtracted x over there. I'm going to multiply by 1/4 to cancel out with this 4. I'm going to do that to every term across our equation. Y equals negative 1/4 x plus 3. Okay? So that would be that in slope-intercept form. All right. Question 5, convert it into standard form. So now we want to move x over. So I do that through subtraction. Okay, so we've got negative 8x plus 3y equals 2. We don't like having a negative value for our coefficient for the x term. So we're going to negate every term across this equation. So we've got 8x now becomes a negative 3y equals negative 2. The final thing we're going to look at are our x's and y's. On the left side, yes, okay, equals are constant, good. And a, b, and c, 8, negative 3, and negative 2 are all prime, meaning there's no common factors between 8, 3, and 2. And our leading coefficient here, which is for our x term, is positive, okay? And they're all whole numbers. So we have checked off every rule that we need to confirm that it is standard form. All right, so this one, this has got a fraction with a denominator of 3 and a denominator of 4. So right off the bat, we know we've got 2 separate denominators. Let's find our LCM, or least common multiple, of those 2 values, which is 12. And I'm actually just going to multiply by 12 through our entire equation right off the bat. This gives me 12y equals, okay, so we've got a fraction of 8/3 times 12. All right, so that's 12 over 1. We can cross simplify. 12 over 3 is really 4. 4 times 8 is, there we go, 32x. Okay, That's just in case you guys struggle with fractions, rewatch that a couple times through. That's a good quick way of manipulating and understanding fractions a little bit better. So we've got 12 times 3/4 now. Again, do the same thing. 12 is really 12 over 1. We can cross simplify now the 12 and the 4 to make 3. 3 times 3 is plus 9. Okay? Move the x over. So we've got now negative 32x plus 12y equals 9. Negate every term because we don't like having our leading coefficient to be negative. So 32x now minus 12y equals negative 9. Now our question becomes, are there any common factors between these three numbers, or are they prime? Well, 9 only is composed of 3's and 1's, so 1 times 3, etc. Okay, or just 3 times 3. This is 2, 2, 3, right? 2 times 2 times 3, or 3 times 4, okay, or 6 times 2, etc. But this does not have any multiples of 3 in it. Okay, so 32 does not have a multiple of 3. While it does have a multiple of 2, that would make this a non-whole number. So this is our simplified final answer. Notice all of them are whole numbers. Leading coefficient is positive. We have x's and y's on the left side, and then the constant on the right side of our equation. And the the two coefficients and the constant are all prime of each other, relatively prime of each other. Okay. Final questions on worksheet 6. Okay, write the equation in standard form of the line given through these conditions. So they give us a point and a slope. Quickest thing to do is to put it in point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, if you recall. Okay, that's point slope form. They give us a point and the slope, so y minus negative 7 becomes y plus 7, y minus negative 7. There we go. And then we've got equals m, so 2 times x minus 3. Let me scratch that off, give myself a little bit more space here. Multiply this out. 2x minus 6. Y plus 7 equals 2x minus 6. Okay, we're going into standard form, so I'm going to simultaneously move this 7 over and create negative 13, while I move this 2x over and make it negative 2x plus y. This is a negative for our x. We want to negate that and make it a positive, so 2x minus y equals positive 13. Once again, if that's too fast, hey, hit the pause button. Watch this a couple times through. You guys can learn this stuff. I'm showing you step by step. You guys are going to do great at this. All right? All right, same thing here. Y minus 1 equals negative 4 times x plus 3. Now it's a positive 3 because it was minus a negative 3. Okay? Y minus 1 equals negative 4x minus 12. Move the 1 over. Get rid of that. That's a new problem. So move the 1 over. That becomes, I'll just show you that step, plus 1. So negative 11 over here. Move the 4x over to the other side. Becomes now a positive 4x. 4x plus y equals negative 11. Positive whole number, doesn't matter. Well, it actually doesn't matter if y is positive or not, but x was a positive whole number coefficient. X and y are on the same side. 4, 1, and 11 are whole numbers, and we've got all prime of each other, meaning there's no common no common factors between 4, 1, and negative 11. Okay. Question 9. Same skill set that we're practicing. The only difference now is we have to find the slope first. So negative 3 minus 1, okay, over 6 minus 4. So that's negative 4 over 2, which becomes negative 2. Now that we know the slope, choose a point. Y minus 1 equals negative 2 times x minus 4. Distribute that out. Y minus 1 equals negative 2x plus 8. Move the 1 over, move the 2x over. 2x comes to this side and becomes positive. 1 comes to this side and becomes positive, attaches to that, becomes 9. Boom. 2x plus y equals 9. Again, pause this if you need to assist you. Okay. Ooh, I love me some question 10. This is awesome. They tell us the y-intercept. That is the b value in y equals mx plus b. So we can forego using the point slope form and just use the slope intercept form because they tell us the y-intercept. So y equals negative 7/5 x plus 2. All right. Multiply everything through by 5 to get rid of that fraction. So we've got 5y equals negative 7x plus 10. 5y equals negative 7x plus 10. Move the 7x over. 7x plus 5y equals 10. Positive, whole number, whole number, whole number. X's and Y's grouped. Man, we're doing a lot right now with standard form. We're really getting this understood, okay? Or at least I am, hopefully. They're prime of each other. Everything's good to go there. Final 2 questions for this homework assignment, okay? Passes through 5, 2, and it's parallel to this. So this is a separate line. Let me make this clear. This is not our line. This is a separate line. Our line needs to be parallel to that. The only thing that we need from that is parallel means same slope. If it's the same slope, that means this coefficient, where we find the slope in the y equals mx plus b format, needs to be the same. So really what we're saying is we have a slope of -4 since it's the same as that line, and we just want it to pass through that point. Okay, so let's show that. Y minus 2 equals -4 times x minus 5. Again, I'm going back to the point slope form now. Distribute it out. Y minus 2 equals -4x plus 20. Move the 4x over. It becomes positive over here. Move the -2 over. It becomes positive over there. Add it with the 20. It becomes 22. Boom. Followed by Shaka, followed by Laka. That's our standard form equation. Okay? Ooh, videos. Creating all these videos for you kids. Do well on the test. I'm not wasting. I'm taking time for you guys to help explain every single homework question. Do well on the test, okay? Passes through this point, perpendicular to this. Man, that doesn't help us. It's not even in slope intercept form. So we divide everything through by 2. If 2y equals that, then 1y is half of all of that. Right? So it's negative 7x minus 3 instead of negative 14x minus 6. I divided every term by 2. Now I know the slope of this line is negative 7. This is not our slope. This is the slope of that line. We want our slope to be perpendicular to that. Remember, perpendicular means they're negative reciprocals. So the negative reciprocal of that would be positive 1/7. Okay? So our slope is positive 1/7 because it is the negative reciprocal of this. Now that we know our slope, we don't need this line anymore. That was the only thing we needed from that line. Now we can write our equation. Y minus 4 equals 1/7 times x minus 1. Okay? Multiply this out. Y minus 4 equals 1/7 x minus 1/7. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to multiply every term by 7 to get rid of that ugly, ugly denominator. So we've got 7y minus 28 equals x minus 1. Move things over. Move the x over. Now it's negative x plus 7y. Move the 28 over. It becomes positive 28 over there. Combined with the negative 1 makes 27. Negative 1, 7, and 27 are all prime of each other, but we have an issue where the leading term is negative for a coefficient. So we want to negate every term in the entire equation. Positive x now minus 7y equals negative 27. Hopefully that helps. My apologies if that was uninspiring. It's a beautiful day outside, literally 75 degrees, perfectly sunny, no clouds, and yet I'm in here preparing this for you guys. So back to my original thought. Do well on the test, because I'm giving you my energy. Have a good day.